Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Here's the pitch. Jake Fraley is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. The 1-2. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Batting second, the third baseman, Nick Senzel.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average coming in, 257. 9 homers and 44 RBIs. Throw over to first. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, after back-to-back singles right here in the top of the first inning, this team is in prime position to jump out to an early lead and be the aggressor today.
Into the box, number 29. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And he's safe.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Matt McLean is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. De La Cruz stands at second with 2 gone. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Suzuki will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Reds get a run in the inning on Brett Kennedy, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Suzuki. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back the center fielder into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
The next Cub up, Matt Merker. We've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Merker stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Cubs set with the 0-1. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Fraley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. At the plate, Joey Votto. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat. So far on the year, Votto brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
To the plate now, Will Benson. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
Now to the plate, Kurt Casale. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. To second for one, on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Around the horn they go, 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball just off the inside corner.
1-0.
checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Tucker Barnhart stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Fastball called strike 1 and 2. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Outside in a full count, 3 and 2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in, Nico Horner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Casale is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Kyle Hendricks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brett Kennedy. 9-1-2 due up.
Kennedy.
Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. And now the 3rd baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jake Fraley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. One out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Digging in, Mike Tauchman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Casale finds it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Suzuki is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category. Stepping in now, Matt Merker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Fouled away. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. A 1 pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out. Digging in now, number 29. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, De La Cruz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Up next from Cincinnati, the second baseman, Matt McClain.
So coming to the plate, Matt McClain. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Ball even at 2-2. And the pitch.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He loses him on ball 4. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there, miss middle.
Will Benson is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Benson is camped under this one. One gone. Ready now, Patrick Wisdom looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Too low, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
The 3-1. Fouled off.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Barnhart, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brett Kennedy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jake Fraley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
At the plate now, Nick Senzel. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. Tuchman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Nico Horner. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next to the pitcher.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cubs have decided to challenge.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
The umpires have upheld the call of out at first base.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Tuchman. He went down on strikes last time up. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Digging in once again, number 29, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 29.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Here's laid off, and the count runs full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batter, number 44.
Digging in the switch hitter, De La Cruz. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Into the box now, Matt McLean comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Suzuki is going to have room out there as he puts. Ian Gibaut enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the
Ready for another chance? Suzuki. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Oh, that's good.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Settling in now, Matt Merker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Has a look, now the pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Dansby.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base.
Now batting, number 16.
So digging in now, Patrick Wisdom. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. 1 there. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. In is Joey Votto now. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Hit out toward second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Will Benson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Striding in once again, Kurt Casale. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey!
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now the pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Taken in by Votto, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Nico Horner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike two. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Up next to the Cubs, no left fielder,
In now, Mike Tauchman, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 count. Here it is.
2-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-0 on the way, and it's fouled away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Here comes the go-ahead run. And a relay home. Tag not in time. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Lucas Sims will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Luke Maley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 22.
Striding in, Suzuki. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball just inside. 2 out here and a runner at 2nd. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on a swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Fraley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Keenan Thompson will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Ian Happ remains in the game, batting ninth and manning left field. Here's the catcher, Luke Maley, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses, strike two. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Jake Fraley. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He's set. Here it comes. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, De La Cruz. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So striding in, Matt McLean, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
This is on the ground over to first. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Matt Merker.
First baseman, Matt Merker.
And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Sims rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. The pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Sims has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. Now another 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A 2-ball no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 home.
Oh, that's low.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Thank you.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benson is there and he makes the catch for the out. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
To 2-2 now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Wrigley is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here's the 1-0. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And a relay to the plate. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping into the box, Nico Horner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Count even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Cubs. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto. Now the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The left fielder on the 30. Will Benson.
Kevin Newman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Estrada answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Miguel Amaya is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Defensively for the Cubs. Now playing left field, number 27, Kevin Newman. Switching defensively for the Cubs. Now catching, number 6, Miguel
Lays off 1-0.
Amaya.
Fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Tyler Stevenson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 37, Tyler Stevenson.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Luke Maile, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The count now at 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Chicago Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Anthony Kay claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.